My lawyer told me go ahead and tell Vince if I can beat it.
What's going on? It's your boy Syntell with the Intel, and I am here with Rekkai. Yo, he's in the building. What's going on with you, my guy?
Hello, Governor.
Ah, look, I caught you mid-munch. Hey, listen, this has been a project I have been hearing rustling in the winds, rumor mill about Vince Staples, somebody who is a very polarizing individual in real life, coming up with his own project, and he did on Netflix, and it's called The Vince Staples Show. It has been getting some interesting fanfare as far as IMDb is concerned. As of today, it has an 8.0 out of 10, but that's not with a whole lot of votes, so there is still some bias going on right now. But one thing is for certain, it is definitely getting a lot of attention as far as Black Twitter is concerned. Hey, Vince Staples, man, are you a fan of him, his music, his interviews are always off the chain? How do you feel about Vince?
I enjoy Vince Staples because in this world of especially newer artists, and Vince Staples is not really a new artist. He's kind of I don't know, I guess I would put him where he came out kind of around like, J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar, some of them. LA-based cat who always seems to kind of keep it real, even to the point of, you know what I'm saying, where some of the stuff he says kind of wild and out there. Like, he reminds me of a LA-based, but not completely out there, Tyler, the Creator.
Okay. Yeah, that's not a not a bad comparison.
A little bit more hood version of Tyler, the Creator.
Okay. Yeah, well, he definitely marches to the beat of his own heart and not necessarily to the beat of everybody else. So with that, let's see what his project's about. Let's get started. Now, I have heard some people give some comparisons to Atlanta regarding this. Oh yeah, the Dooms. I saw you excited over the Dooms.
Okay. It threw me off because I was like, man, it seems like it's been so long since I've heard the Dooms. We achieved the Dooms.
Morning, officer.
Good morning.
You sure?
Yeah.
Of course he's getting donuts.
All right. Let's see here, Harry. Huh?
My man really reading Harry Potter. Take your ass in jail.
Yeah. So you ain't trying to get it together? Good morning, officer. Nah, too late, my guy.
I knew that was you, bro. I knew that was you. What'd I tell you? I told you it was this nigga. Hey, what's going on, bro? My name is Rob.
Why he has subtitles?
I used to think I was misunderstood.
Come on, bro. I just got here.
My lawyer told me go ahead and tell Vince if I can beat it.
You look familiar.
Oh my God. That's Rafi.
When they take us to the back, me and you, we gonna line it up.
For sure. I'll be free.
Rafi is an actor in the Country Wayne skits on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
He ain't got no squabble or nothing, all right? He's not much of a fighter.
He's a killer.
He do be stabbing niggas, though. Great form. Masterful.
That's a great form.
The fact that he said great form.
Hello, welcome to jail. You have 2 after the
What are
tone.
you doing, nigga?
Thank you. Please dial the number you're trying to reach.
This dude's a savage.
Yeah, my man said, welcome to jail. Yay!
Ain't you getting married?
What that mean? Ooh, how's the new place?
Hey.
Ooh, look, I gotta go. Fight hard.
Hey, what are you guys doing?
Whoop his ass!
What the hell?
I don't. So much is happening right now, man. It's like, hold on, wait a second.
Yeah.
You make a lot of friends, though. I know I did.
Like, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Me and him got a real good rapport.
Working on this technique.
Yeah.
Bruh.
We good now, though. On speaking terms, at least.
Yo,
Damn.
jacked him
Damn.
up.
Next time you have a show, think I get some tickets?
If you let me out of here.
This fucking guy. Should try doing some stand-up.
The audacity to even ask. Come on, Poke, chill out, man.
Dude is angry.
I'm steady misunderstood, stood till they put me on the hood.
Guard.
In here without.
You're in jail.
Hell no.
That phone never stopped being funny.
Hell no.
I love her, Mom.
Well, you love a lot of things. I tell you what, since you love her, why don't you call her? Because I ain't got time for the shit right now, Vincent. Go on, call that girl.
Damn, mama.
Because he didn't take 3 rights and a left? That sandwich look.
The hell?
Is that an Uno card?
Does that mean something?
That's all you.
Ooh, that's great.
He put it back in there.
He put it.
Draw 2.
What?
What? I'm missing something. What does that mean?
I don't know.
No, I'm cool, bro. I'm planning on being in here that long. It's really not that bad in here, bro. Food is good. Firm mattresses, bro. I really be in here trying to network, bro. Maximize my opportunities.
What the? Oh, come on, man. Oh, it's the stash. But even still, man,
He's
like
smoking crack?
wait, was the pipe up there too?
All right, making him a little shank. Trying not to get stabbed.
You don't understand. You one of them niggas.
Could you define them niggas if... Yo, I was just with her before I got in here. It's my day one nigga, yeah.
It's crazy.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah, he snitched on me. 100 years to life.
My man said 800 to life.
Hate on me.
Don't nobody hate oatmeal.
Hey, Carl, you from too?
Nah, Big Poke. I don't even like that nigga, bro.
The new. Wherever he's from, I am not from there.
Hey, cuz. You Vince Staples?
Big Poke.
T-Lo. You mind if I take a flick? Gotta send it to cuz.
Fuck T-Lo.
What?
Hi, baby.
What's up?
Is that a nurse's outfit?
You.
She got scrubs on? Yeah.
How was your day?
It was cool.
Anything interesting happen?
Not really.
I feel you.
Oh, that's right. She don't know because remember he said she was working a double.
Send him what he's saying. I mean, I fucking love this song. He's an asshole, but he's so fucking talented. I ain't never ran for nothing but the police. I ain't never ran for nothing but the police. From a city where the skinny carry strong heat, north side, Long Beach, north side.
If you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you want to watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Syntell. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. we'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet. No more of that, man. I can't do no more of that. Oh man, hold on. Let me mute this. All right. So listen, man. That was the very first episode of the Vince Staples show. It's some people are saying it might be a bit of a bite off of Atlanta. I don't feel that way. I don't know if this is Atlanta. Like it's Atlanta-ish. I can understand the sentiment because of the it's a bit of like some dark comedy. You know, it's a little all over the place. Kind of the plot's a little, yeah, you got to kind of like connect the dots. But overall, you know, it's got some funny moments. It's enough to keep me interested. How you feeling?
I thought this shit was hilarious. I get why they say it's a bite off of Atlanta, but it's not. I think one of the reasons that Atlanta captivated people so much is because you never see a real slice of life shows from Black folk. Black shows always had to have some kind of, you know, either if they're not making you just outright laugh, then they always had to have some kind of purpose. However, on the other side of the fence, you have a bunch of pointless shows that got away with being about nothing for years. Friends, Everybody Loves Raymond, Seinfeld are shows about absolutely nothing. And we watch these people just exist, and they have a wacky crew of friends and wacky stuff around them, but it's really not about anything. And Atlanta was kind of like that. Atlanta was just like, you know, this dude trying to be a rapper, his cousin who's pretty much a bum, trying to be his manager, trying to elevate his life, and you know, and then they crazy ass friend. This is kind of the same thing, but on the opposite coast. This, you know what I'm saying? Vince Staples in Long Beach, you know, part of, you know, LA, California. Just a normal day in the life of. And that's okay. That shit happens to, you know, Black folk all the time across the country, everywhere. You know, I think the only correlation really is that Vince Staples is actually a rapper, and in Atlanta, you know, Paperboy was a rapper.
Right. Yeah.
Really the only correlation between the two for me. And this has a different vibe than Atlanta did to me, you know, and maybe it's just a difference between an LA and a Atlanta vibe, but this has a different vibe. This shit was funny.
Yeah, I get why people want to compare it to Atlanta, because Atlanta created a lane and then left it, and there's like a void, right? There's like a void in that, and this could easily fill that space, right? But I think the difference between this and Atlanta is more like Black Twin Peaks, you know? It's more very abstract. This is abstract, but not in the same space, at least from what we've seen so far. It could very much turn abstract with the remaining episodes. I think the season is only maybe 6 episodes. I have to kind of look at that real quick.
Yeah, but it's cool. Like you said, like Atlanta was like the Black Twin Peaks.
Yeah.
And this is kind of like the Black Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yes, that's actually way more on point. It's way closer to Curb Your Enthusiasm than it is to Atlanta, to Twin Peaks. Yeah, I'm with you. I'll definitely co-sign on that. But there's also some things that I noticed too, like, and maybe it's a generational gap. There were some things that jokes and things in situations that kind of missed me. Like for instance, like when he got out of jail and he was coming back home, and he's walking down the street and he sees that sign that says no parking towaway zone, and then he clicks his car and he hears the car beep go off. And then he walks to like the bushes or whatever it is, and he pulls a bag out, and we come to find out it's got a pistol in it. Like that whole scene, I was definitely lost, man. I don't know what that means. Like maybe it's something in the lyrics of some of his music, but that part kind of missed me. There's other like smaller little moments. So maybe it's a context clue. Maybe it's for the diehard fans. Maybe it's something attached to the music, if in the lyrics or whatever it is that's kind of being said. But and then also like I just said, maybe it's a generation gap, you know. So I'm wondering, I'm saying all that to ask you all in the chat, what did I miss with that particular moment? And I think there was like a couple other things. Were you able to stick, scene to scene with what was going on, or was some things that kind of like made you at least question?
I don't know, like that moment to me was just, you know what I'm saying? He knew when he heard the siren behind him, he was about to get stopped. So he got to a place where he could stash it. I mean, he had a gun in his car. That was not going to end well for that black man.
Okay,
so,
I see
you know
what you're saying.
And I mean, just think about it. He got out, 12 hours. How long was he in? Less than a full day?
Yeah.
He got out. If that gun was in the car, he ain't getting out.
Yeah, no, that's very true.
This is LA. This is Long Beach. He ain't getting out.
That is very true. So he just
at this point now, you're saying, what gang are you affiliated to? Like, he ain't getting out. So he stashed it right quick. That's all I took from that. And I was like, but I thought what the dude that walked up to him, so he asked him about the same Terrence.
Yeah.
And he's like, T-Lo. And but he was pulling his gun out the bag because he didn't know if that dude's coming from Polk. He didn't know what to do. Maybe he thought that he was involved with T-Lo to find out that T-Lo's a snitch.
Yeah.
And he's like, man, F T-Lo or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Dude was like, he's like, damn, I like dude's music. He pulled a gun out on me. Like he really about that life. He's really about that life.
Yeah, I mean, the show opens up to, like, you see this shirt that he's wearing. He's got his third eye open on the shirt. So that kind of sets the tone that, we're going to be looking at something, but if your third eye's open, you're going to see more than what's just kind of being presented. And I feel like this is probably going to be one of those shows where we're going to see some of that. Like, it's the subtle little things. Like, one of my favorite things about this episode, man, is when he's calling from jail, and it's got like this pre-recorded message. He's like calling from the state pit. Yay!
Ninja! Ninja! Yay!
Oh, we got a chance to see like 3 important women in his life. I think the first one was a sister, maybe. I think so. Okay. And she's like in real estate, and she got her goons out there snatching up real estate signs.
That is hilarious. And that white man ran up. He said, "What are y'all doing?" She's like, "Whoop his ass."
Yeah, so we already know how she get down. And she's about to get married, but yet, she's still, paying attention to what's going on out in the world. We got his mama, who just got back from jail like a week ago and refuses to let him out. And then we got his girl, who he keeps like shielded from everything else, like from the life. Like, she's completely oblivious. There was something poignant of him sitting on the sofa, and she's coming, and she's like, "Yo, what? How was your day?" And he was like, "Yo, it was, it was like a regular day." I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah. It's crazy because he kept her shielded. He didn't want to call her and involve her in the BS that he got going on. Yeah. He got the tickets. I wonder what those tickets to. Tickets are probably something cultural.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing too. He probably living like a totally different life around her. There was one more thing that I want to ask the chat that I did not get. When he was in jail and he was eating the sandwich and it had the draw 2 card in it. I know it means something. It's just over my head, so y'all let me know in the chat.
Well, listen, I can't wait till that explanation because I don't know what the hell that means. I never seen no shit like that. And dude happily ate it. It's like, draw 2. What the hell?
What? What does that mean?
I thought it was interesting how he said where dude was like, yeah, I mess with the music or whatever. And Vince said, yeah, I don't really mess with the music like that. It's just a job for me. And I was like, I found that to be so interesting because especially as many artists that are on a different wavelength probably consider themselves artists as much, if not more, than musicians. And for him to have the mindset of it's just a job. Like, it reminds me when I was a teacher, one of the classes I taught math. But I used to tell my students every year, I hate math. And my kids would be like, and why? They didn't understand. They're like, why are you a math teacher? That don't make no sense. I said, it does make sense. I said, but I don't deny the fact that I have a gift in math. I am extremely good at math. I said, that don't make me like it.
Yeah.
I said, I understand it's a part of life and I need it. You need it.
Yeah.
And I'm very good at it and I can show you how to be good at it. I'm not telling you to be in love with math. You have to wake up and sleep and, oh, I got to do a math problem. No.
Yeah.
I do math because I'm good at it, not because I like it.
Yeah.
And I've never really heard many musicians, rappers, or whatever take that approach. I know a bunch of them are into it just for the money grab. Hey, that's where all the money is. And I clearly don't have the talent to dunk a ball or whatever. So, I'll put out this trash over a hot ass beat from a talented producer. And, and now I'm a rapper. And like, I mean, one dude, what's it? That one, Lil Gucci, what is it? Gucci Gang, like, he said the word Gucci Gang like 197 times in 2 minutes. And kids was going crazy off that. And I was like, is this the Twilight Zone? Like, what the hell is... I remember you used to have lyrics. And, what?
At times they are changing, man. I do remember.
Yeah. Remember them Island Boys a couple years ago?
Yeah.
I mean, they was as fraudulent and as fugazi as they come. And it's like, hey, you know what I'm saying? We'll buy some big necklaces, get tattoos all over our face. We're rappers.
I do remember a Vince Staples interview because in case you're not really familiar with Vince Staples he's probably one of the best interviewees I've seen when he comes to different shows and people interview him because he always says some things that a lot of people think but don't necessarily say. And I remember him actually being asked that question about him being a rapper, and I forgot which interview it was, and he had said pretty much like, this is a job, I just happen to be good at it, but he pretty much was like, this ain't me, I do it because it makes money. And then here we are kind of like revisiting it. So he's kind of like, going back to some of the older stuff, some of the things that kind of like made him famous regarding that. There was also one more interesting thing that I thought in this, and I'll kind of close it out, and that is the scene where the dude is like taking a dump. He comes find out that he's got a stash in his ass, and he ends up and he smokes it. But the thing that makes that scene brilliant, because it's nasty, is that we got jail, right? And on one side, you got this crackhead who's pulling a stash out his ass to smoke crack, and sitting right next to him was a dude laying down with some brand new J's. Like
brand new J's.
Brand new, like fresh off Crispy. Of the sneaker app, right? So it's like anybody can get it. Like you see two totally different walks of life right in this. You see a hype getting it in, and then you see somebody with some fresh kicks. I thought that was just like an interesting and poignant way to kind of like, talk about like, it doesn't matter who you are. You got 3 different walks of life and they sit on the bench, together. It doesn't matter if you black, this can happen to you. So any closing thoughts before we wrap this bad boy up?
No, because just think about that whole scene right there. That just turns my stomach like,
Hey, if you've been enjoying,
that right there tells you, drugs are bad. When you are willing to not only hide the drugs in a condom up your booty hole when you go to jail, and then you shit them out and reach in the toilet to get them and take them out so you can smoke them. Listen, anything that got that kind of control over your life, I don't want no parts of it. No parts of it. Oh my God.
Because you got to think about it, like, because it's one thing, we only saw the drugs come out, but he had the crack pipe and he had the lighter. So all 3 of them had to be stashed up there. So that's why, like, because when they pat you down before you go into jail, like, you can't have anything when you go in. So for him to have all 3 of them on deck, my man was prepared, bro. Don't ever underestimate the resourcefulness of a crackhead. Just a little bit of heads up for you. Hey, listen, if you've been enjoying this conversation just the way me and Rekkai chop it up, be a friend of the channel and hit that subscription button. And of course, give us that thumbs up, because that's how the people know you're digging what we're giving you. And if you want to get to know Rekkai a little bit better, Rekkai, tell the people how they can get in contact with you.
On all social media at DiamondMind, DiamondMynd, because it's all about this right here.
Hey, meow. Thank y'all so much for your time. I'm really looking forward to the comments and getting some of these questions answered. And of course, let us know what you think about the series so far. Let me say, we'll catch you for episode 2. All right, y'all.